Hi, this is Brian Pash, and this is for members of the Automotive SEO study who want a basic overview on why WordPress is really good for search engine optimization. I will record screen captures showing you how to use WordPress, but this is a foundational video just to help you understand the basic operational reasons why we use WordPress for SEO. So, let me draw something. If you think of WordPress as creating pages in the Google index, there's a couple elements that are extremely important. First of all, every page in WordPress has a title. That title should be focused on your keyword targets. So, we created a spreadsheet suggesting about 20 or 25 search phrases that you're going to focus on over the course of the next 4 months. If one of those phrases was used Toyota and your city name, and let's just say Glendale, use Toyota Glendale because you were a Toyota dealer in Glendale, California, then if we used WordPress to help come up on Google page 1 for that, in the title we would say use Toyotas for sale in Glendale, California, or great bargains on used Toyota cars in Glendale. We want to try to make that title something that if someone saw it in a Google search, they might click on it. But also we want to make sure that it's keyword optimized. The second thing is because a title needs to have a little bit more flowery words, they also have something called a permalink. And all I want you to do is don't worry about being technical here, but the permalink just means the web page. So a permalink is just like a file name. So when you create a Word document on your word processor, hit File, Save, you might put my-vacation-schedule.doc. That's a permalink. That's a file name. The nice thing about WordPress is it can allow your permalink to be different than your title. So let's go back to our example. If my keyword goal was use Toyota Glendale, and I put in my title, used Toyota cars in Glendale, California, or huge Toyota used car sale in Glendale, I can still make the file name used-Toyota-Glendale, meaning I can make the permalink or the file name for that article the exact keyword goal that I want. And that's what I suggest that you do. So when you have your spreadsheet, those keywords should map out exactly to your permalink. Your title is a little more flowery. The file name should be the exact keyword. Now, another nice thing about WordPress is they have a Google title and they have a Google description on every page. This Google title is what appears in search. So whatever appears in search, title and description. Now, why would your Google title be different than your WordPress title? Well, for example, if you want this blog post to catch someone's attention when they're on your blog, you may need to make this a little more flowery. For example, Brian Pash to speak at 9th Digital Dealer Conference. And that was the name of my article. But my Google title might be SEO expert to speak at 9th Digital Dealer Conference. Why? Because I may want to optimize SEO expert. I don't want to call myself an SEO expert on my own blog. It's kind of self-serving. But if someone was looking for 9th Digital Dealer and found the Google title to be SEO expert to speak at 9th Digital Dealer, if they were really interested in SEO, they may click on that. Also, this description, you know, when you do a search result, there's 2 sentences under each listing. This is the description that shows in Google search results, which is great because it doesn't have anything to do with what you're writing here. So that can be a call to action. click on the latest Toyota sales information in Glendale, California, or click to save on a used Toyota in Glendale, California. Again, the titles and descriptions should match your keyword goals. Since these are being sent to Google and this title is being read by someone on your site, you have tremendous flexibility. And then inside here is the body or your article. And in here you should have about 3 hyperlinks. 3 hyperlinks to different pages that make sense. So if you're writing about a used Toyota sale in Glendale, California, you can have a link to used Camrys, or certified pre-owned cars, or your main page of your website. So in this text, I have the ability to put links from a blog that's outside of my website into key pages on my website. This is why WordPress is so beautiful. It creates an attractive title for readers on your site. It allows you to name the file or the page anything you want. It allows you to send Google a different title and description that's optimized for search. And it gives you easy editing tools to put photos, videos, PDFs, whatever you need inside of an article with links back to your website. With this type of flexibility, dealers who understand they need to be content publishers, WordPress, a free tool, hosting $50 a year. It's your best investment to create off-site links and publishing authority. Now, for a company like myself, I operate about a dozen WordPress microsites for my business. Dealer SEO, Automotive IRM, SEONJ, SEONY, because they match and they come up #1 in Google search for search phrases that I want to conquer. That means used cars, new cars, makes and models, ToyotaServiceGlendale.com. All of those things are potential hosting for WordPress. So I hope you found this helpful. This is a high level why WordPress is important for car dealers, and we'll start digging in on actually how to create posts and make them appear in Google search.